Welcome back, guys. This is again Weaves there, and this is What If Naruto Was Madara's Grandson Part 6 Finale. Last time we left off with Naruto and Team 7 pretty much going their separate ways. Of course, as always, as soon as I start recording, there is some noise outside. Like, it was so quiet the whole day. Like, I want to play football, and now, anyway, last time we left off with Naruto and Team 7 going their own ways, different ways, and Naruto, of course, going again. Like, what's going on? Anyway, of course, they went their own different ways, and Naruto actually went on his journey to become the strongest ever person or ninja ever for the shinobi world to be scared of, to be afraid of, and made to work together to become stronger and pretty much destroy Naruto and kill him. Of course, this would unite the world, making them realize how they are not strong enough on their own, and so they have to work together. And anyways, Naruto and of course, Naruto and Team 7 went their own separate ways. Tsuki went with Jiraiya, and she learned a lot of stuff, and she now has the Toad summoning just like Naruto. And Naruto went to Master Sage mode with, by himself. However, he made a pact with the Toads where if Jiraiya ever asks about Naruto, if they've ever been summoned, they would say nothing, because Naruto was actually able to convince the Elder Toad, and the Elder Toad, the Toad that trained the Sage of Six Paths. Anyways, after all of this, Naruto made a pact, and they were able to get somewhere. Naruto was actually able to, become very strong. Very, very strong is an understatement. Naruto is he could take on multiple Bijus at the same time. Even Perfect Jinchuriki. Sorry about that noise. That was actually me dropping something on my mic, my phone. Anyways, of course, Naruto and Tsuki were pretty good friends, pretty much best friends. However, in the end, they left. Well, Naruto left her, and Tsuki wanted to understand why. She never really saw Naruto's motive, and so that was one of her goals, to train. And also, she wanted to find the other Mangekyo. Of course, she already had one, which was transplanted by Itachi. Yes, he literally just pulled out her eye, put Shisu's eye from the crow, and gave her eye back in a little jar, whatever the liquid they use. But anyways, of course, Tsuki was confused on why he did that. However, Itachi said, "Listen, Tsuki, I may not be the person that you think I am. However, I don't have much time to talk to you, so I'll see you, and I'm sorry. This may be late. However, I'm sorry for your loss about your brother." And of course, he disappears. And anyways, of course, Naruto, or just saying, the Akatsuki knew about Naruto. Well, not the whole Akatsuki, only Nagato and Konan knew about Naruto already being in the Akatsuki. It was just the rest that they actually weren't aware of it. And anyways, now, of course, Naruto, who is very strong, he has a lot of techniques, he knows how to use his Susanoo, he has a lot of wood release jutsu, he is a wood master at this point. His wood release was extremely strong, and it was nothing to underestimate. You should not underestimate any Akatsuki member. First of all, we've seen that with Deidara. Of course, Sasuke underestimated him, and in the end, we've seen what happened. He got blown up. But anyways, now, you don't underestimate anyone in the ninja world, and Naruto understands that, and many people don't, and that is their downfall. And anyways, Naruto does not enjoy killing, and in fact, every time he is on his own little journey and he sees something bad going on, Naruto himself stops it. And some people actually, well, Naruto has made himself a name. However, he's not very known as Naruto Uzumaki. He's known more of the some random figure, because every time he appears, he's using his Kekkei Genkai to actually make himself seem like a dark figure. I know it's just his spiritual aura, and yes, his spiritual aura, because he can use his spirit, and it's a Kekkei Genkai given by the Reaper Death, like I explained before in the prior part. And of course, Naruto was actually using his dark aura to surround himself and seem pretty much like a dark figure and protecting others. However, not many people knew about his Kekkei Genkai, not even the Akatsuki, not even Conan, and of course Nagato, who were pretty much like all the siblings to Naruto. And anyways, now, and anywho, as I said, Naruto is a wood master, and I was implying that Naruto has mastered his wood release and even has wood sage mode, and his sage mode and wood sage mode would actually combine, and he would only keep the toad pigment, and its eyes would remain the same. However, his pigment would be a different color. It would be more like a dark shade of blue, just like well, a lighter shade of blue, just like how, well, since it's orange and blue, I didn't want to make a dark shade of blue, even though I could, to show, since the toad, yeah, I'll just make it a dark shade of blue, and I'm not sure if I'm gonna put in the thumbnail because I have to make it, or it doesn't really change that Naruto gets KCM, and yes, Naruto will get KCM pretty much. He won't become the 10th of Jinchuriki, of course, because he doesn't want to, and in fact, he's going to give the tail beasts back once he actually pretty much annihilates Madara once he's revived. Yes, Madara is going to get revived, of course, and it's going to be it's not going to be him, and Naruto will try his best not to revive Madara if possible. However, he knows that in the end Madara will get revived by him tricking Zetsu tricking Nagato, not Naruto tricking Nagato, because Naruto will try his best on not doing it. However, if Zetsu is able to, Naruto will just take the Rinnegan from Madara and kill him himself, because right now it seems like Naruto and Madara may be on par, since Naruto has both wood release and the Susanoo. It just goes to show how Naruto is much stronger, even though Madara would have wood release as well. Madara is not as experienced as Naruto at this point. Naruto has been training for not as long as Madara. However, he has been training his life out. Like, Naruto has more motivation than Madara, that's for sure, and that's what pushed him to the limits, to break his limits and get to where he is now. Anyways, I'm not saying Naruto would absolutely smash Madara. Like, Madara could still win because of his perfect Susanoo and his Rinnegan. I'm just saying that Naruto would give him a difficulty 10 out of 10 difficulty if Madara was trying to kill Naruto. I'm just saying. Anyways, of course Naruto would have the 10 out of 10 difficulty himself to kill him. I'm just saying that Naruto is very strong. Anyways, Tsuki is pretty much done with her training. She did train with both Obito and Kakashi and Jiraiya. Now, Tsuki trained mostly with Jiraiya. However, she spent a full year with Obito and Kakashi. She actually was able to learn how to use her Eternal Mangekyo Sharingan. Of course, since she only has one, I wouldn't give her the perfect Susanoo. However, at the same time, I would. So I'm just going to say that she hasn't unlocked it yet. However, she has the ability to. Anyways, now Naruto and just saying, Sasuke unlocks the Mangekyo Sharingan, but actually, of course, seeing everything all over again, like I said before, and pretty much all of them have Mangekyo Sharingans, and Sakura learns the same things. Of course, now we get into Shippuden. In Shippuden, the storyline is a lot different. Tsuki returns, and she's more of a happy person here. She wants to pretty much be the best she can, and she is more like a Naruto at this point, realizing her mistake of not asking Naruto, not like realizing what happened to Naruto. She wanted to get closer to everyone in the village, to know what's happening. Of course, she's not only doing it because she doesn't want to lose anyone from the village, but she's doing it to become a better person overall, just like Naruto was. Of course, many people didn't hate Tsuki, majority didn't hate Tsuki, unless the people who hate the Uchiha. Of course, Tsuki was able to get to the villages much quicker than Naruto, so people would actually put their trust in Tsuki. Of course, Tsuki returned and Sakura reunited with Tsuki, and they actually did a bell test. The bell test was pretty easy for them at this point, and they were actually able to use teamwork. The two girls were able to take the two bells away. Obito was very impressed. He even had to use his intangibility, his ability to become intangible, and it was very hard for them to get them. However, over time they were able to overpower him together, and of course Tsuki using her Susanoo and pretty much ending the fight. Obito could have used his Susanoo, however he didn't see the need for it right now. Anywho, now Naruto actually does know that the Akatsuki are pretty much captured Gaara. However, Naruto's with them. Naruto would actually be with them. He would actually be acting like Toby, and a character who doesn't really give too much. He doesn't even talk to Deidara and Sasori. Naruto knows about Sasori, and actually, in the end, Naruto, after sealing away, of course, they did attack, and Naruto was with Sasori, and he actually started speaking up. Naruto said, "Sasori, I know this is your village. How about you return to it? I'm sure you miss it. Don't you have a grandma?" And of course, Sasori says, "Even if I return now, even if I repented for the sins I've committed, it wouldn't be enough. They wouldn't accept me." And then Naruto says, if I was able to give you a chance, would you return?" And Sasori asked why is he doing this? Like, so he's meant to be like part of the Akatsuki. And Naruto just says, "I'll tell you, if only you comply with my demands." And of course, Sasori asked, "Alright, what are these demands?" And Naruto says, "You leave the Akatsuki and rejoin with your village, and you protect Gaara." And of course, he asks, "Are you on our side or their side?" And Naruto says, "You could say I'm on everyone's side. Anyway, it's your choice now. You decide if you want to know the truth. Otherwise, I will kill you, just saying. So you only have one choice. Either, well, you have two in case you want to die, I'm just saying, but either you die or rejoin with your village. I'm sure you want to see your grandma again." And of course, Sasori actually did want to, and he actually wanted to answer first of all. Naruto then says, "Alright then, we'll just have to pretty much kill Deidara. After all, he is out of his head from what I can see." And the Sasori agrees. And once Deidara arrives, of course, they actually seal away the One Tails. However, Naruto actually decapitates Deidara from the back as soon as their connection with the other Akatsuki is gone. And Sasori actually saw this and he's like, "What are you gonna do with Gaara's body? I thought you wanted me to protect him, but you sealed away his tail beast is going to die." And Naruto says, "Shut up already, come with me." And then he actually teleported the two. Of course, Team 7 would be arriving in a few hours at this point. Not in a few hours, but in a few minutes. I'll say 1 hour. In 1 hour, and Naruto was trying his best to save Gaara, and he realized that if he's not able to do this, he's not going to be able to actually save anyone at this point. Anywho, now of course Naruto didn't want Gaara to die, and he actually took off his mask, and while he was actually healing Gaara with Hashirama cells and giving his own life energy to him, and yes, he's actually replacing Gaara's tail beast chakra with his own, and the Hashirama cells. Don't ask, this is something that Naruto has found out on his own. And he actually found manuscripts from the Sage of Six Paths, who said that there is a way of surviving the tail beast extraction. And don't ask, this is just plot armor right now. Anywho, I haven't used plot armor in a while, to be honest. I haven't said that word in so long. Like today with my friends, and we were just talking about this anime. Like, plot armor is so overpowered. Can't lie. Still, the fuck was that? Anyways, of course, Naruto was able to actually save Gaara, and Gaara woke up, and Naruto actually hugged him, saying that, "I'm sorry for doing this to you," and said that he actually took away his tail beast, and he's not going to say why. And Gaara asked, "What's going on here?" Naruto explained, and Naruto then said that, "I'm sorry, but I have to erase your memory," and he erased his memory. And anyways, of course, he left. Gaara actually woke up with the Akatsuki member. And Naruto said, "Hey, Gaara, I've been able to pretty much kill the Akatsuki members and bring back Sasori." He was actually able, pretty much remorseful for what he did, and Naruto actually returned there as Team 7 broke in, and Naruto's like, "Anyway, I'll be seeing you." And Sasori, one last thing, and literally puts him in a genjutsu where he talks to him, saying that, "Listen, if I hear of your betrayal to the sand again, I promise you won't be hunted down just by the sand, but me." Sasori told him to not worry, and he doesn't want to leave his grandma again, and smiles, and Naruto just pats him on the back saying, "You're going to be a good guy. Anyways, I'll see you." Naruto then looks at Tsuki, Sakura, Kakashi, and Obito, and Tsuki actually attacks straight away. Tsuki actually wanted to subdue Naruto, however, Naruto wasn't just going to get attacked so easily, and he was able to easily dodge it like it was some kind of Ultra Instinct Goku shit and that. And anyways, Naruto then said, "Tsuki, why do you even try?" And after that, he actually pretty much pushed her back with his wind and said, "I'll see you." And he teleports away, and of course he puts her back on his mask, and of course he actually attacks himself. And uh, anyways, Naruto then returned to the Akatsuki, saying that he was attacked by sorcery, and he nearly got killed. He even poisoned his arm, and of course Nagato was like, "We'll get him back." And Naruto said, "Don't worry, we can get him back after we capture all the tail beasts. You'll avenge me, right?" And Nagato said, "If you say so." And of course, that as in Nagato, I'm in pain. And anyways, of course, this kind of was suspicious to like some people. For example, as in some people, I only mean like uh Itachi. And anyways, of course, the Hokage is still alive, and he has been keeping tabs on Itachi. And a few days later, Itachi does tell the Hokage that he actually, well, the Hokage tells Itachi that they actually found Naruto at the site of Gara, and Naruto was actually part of Sasori's plan, and apparently, and anyways, Naruto and Sasori actually came together to actually over the years, and they were able to do these kind of stuff. And Sasori actually gave the information about Sasuke, and the Sasuke thing went exactly the same as in the original, just that it was Tsuki in the middle, and she was about to start fighting. However, she was pissed off at Orochimaru that, because of her she lost another teammate, and she went kind of rampage, and Orochimaru was able to take advantage of her rage, and pretty much put her down, and in the end they weren't able to get Sasuke. Anyways, of course, the Two Tails was being captured by then, and this time it was Naruto, Kakazu, and Hidan. Naruto actually stopped them from capturing, well, they did capture her, and in the end they sealed the Two Tails away, and Naruto did not actually kill the two Akatsuki members. He actually said that he'll go his way for he'll actually go do something, and they actually asked Naruto to get rid of her body, and Naruto said, "No problem, I'll do it." And he actually asked, "Do you want me to get rid of the body for you, since I'm gonna take a while you guys go find the next Tail Beast?" And they're like, "Yeah, sure, whatever." And anyways, of course, they didn't really suspect Naruto. However, then Naruto actually pretty much saved Yugito, and he actually told Yugito that she lost her tail beast. However, Naruto is actually working against the Akatsuki, and he wants her to not to actually not show herself to the Akatsuki or even the ninja world for now, so they don't get any suspicion of him, because Yugito is dead in their minds. However, she survived thanks to Naruto, and Yugito actually accepted, and even the Raikage, Naruto sent a clone with Yugito, and the Raikage actually thanked Naruto, and said that he's always welcomed in his village for this. And Naruto said, "I'm sorry for taking for actually not taking, but I'm sorry for pretty much allowing her to lose the Two Tails." However, he was not going to go up against two Akatsuki members on his own. He doesn't know if he can fight both of them. And anyways, he was able to take one down with another Akatsuki member who went rogue against them and wanted to return to his village, and that's the only reason he was able to take one out. And anyways, now, of course, Naruto's name wasn't made public at all, and the Raikage kept this a secret. And anyways, he told Naruto that he looks a lot like Minato, and Naruto says, "Yeah, I've actually gotten that a lot for some reason." Anyways, I'll see you. Naruto pulls out a kunai and actually disappears, and the Raikage's like, "Wait, what was that? What I thought it was?" And Naruto actually realized that, puts on his mask and realizes that he may have given away that he knows the Flying Raijin, but whatever. Anyways, they can't really make his name public, and Naruto did say that if they do, there will be consequences, and Naruto does not care how, if he even needs to. He doesn't care how he's going to do it. However, there will be big consequences to his village, and the Raikage was actually pretty impressed by Naruto actually not being scared of the Raikage and actually looking down, or not looking down on him, but looking him in the eye, and actually said that Naruto is one guy, one strong shinobi, and one brave one, first of all, to actually go up against the Raikage, who is pretty much one of the strongest Kage right now. I think right now it's actually the Hokage is still the third Hokage, even though he's getting weaker. So you could say that the Hokage and Onoki are pretty much on par at this point because of their old age. But it's the third Hokage and Onoki on the top. Then it's probably the Raikage and Tsunade. Then Gaara and the Mizukage. I'm going to put Gaara and the Mizukage in the same like tier right now. I know they're the weakest ones. I'm sorry, but anyways, there are people who are stronger than them. First of all, like Itachi. Anyways, of course, Itachi and Kisame were going to capture the Four Tails. However, of course, Naruto, who wasn't actually with them. Naruto actually appeared in front of them by actually leaving a clone with the Kisame to actually come to Kisame. And anyways, of course, here Kisame and Team 10 do not Kisame, sorry, Kakuzu and Team 7, Team 10 do come across each other, and here is where Naruto actually changes the story. Well, the Naruto story is pretty much changed already. However, this is where the more change happens. Naruto actually appears before his Toby self, and he says that he's been searching for Kakuzu and Hidan for a while, and of course Team 10 are like, come back to the village, and Naruto's like, listen, first let's get rid of these two because they're the true threats. If we don't, you're all going to die. They're way stronger than you guys, I'm sorry to say, but they're two S-rank shinobi. Shikamaru may have the mind of an S-rank shinobi, however, he needs help, and Asuma may be strong as one of them, however, or strong as an S-rank shinobi, however, alone he won't be able to take out two, and you guys would stand no chance, even with four of you. These two are way too skilled and experienced, so let me help you. Of course, they're like, how are you skilled and experienced? Then Naruto says that he has his own Kekkei which actually makes him very strong, and he's known for being an S-rank shinobi at this point. And yes, in the Bingo books, Naruto is considered as a rogue shinobi, but also an S-rank shinobi because of the information that the Leaf has, and the Leaf Bingo book is full of S-rank shinobis basically that are left. But anyways, I actually realized like the Leaf village produced like the strongest ninjas, right? But at the same time, the strongest rogue ninjas ever. Madara, Itachi. Of course, Itachi was still working with the Leaf, but let's consider him as a rogue ninja for now, because he was basically a rogue ninja according to most people, until basically Naruto was in, I think it was in the Sasuke hidden novel, and like Naruto made sure that Itachi's name was known and everything, but I'm not sure. I'm not too knowledgeable in that in those little things. You can go watch Anime Bulls Deep, Seth the Programmer, those kind like Swag Kage for those kind of stuff. But anyways, I'm plugging them. I'm not gonna leave their links in the description. I'm so much smaller than them. Like, I don't even do a dent to their subscriber count anyways. Now, so I'm just shouting out, like, I love their videos. I watch them myself, and really I've learned a lot. Like, Seth the Programmer, bro, he's one of my favorite Naruto YouTubers ever. And anyways, now, why am I talking about myself and no one wants to know about me? Anyways, now, of course, Naruto and Team 10 were able to take out Kakuzu, especially thanks to Naruto. Even though he didn't show too much, he was actually only there to show off some of his chakra natures and how he's able to do chakra, jutsus without any hand seals. And in the end, they were able to take them out with Naruto's Rasen Shuriken. He still had to use it, of course. That is an S-rank shinobi, S-rank technique. And anywho, Naruto actually arrived, and well, after the Akatsuki pretty much sealed away the Four Tails, Naruto they actually left his body. They didn't do anything with it, and they just left it there to rot. However, Naruto arrived and actually took it, and Naruto was actually very lucky and actually pretty much healed up the well, saved Roshi, and of course Roshi was very thankful to Naruto. Of course, he lost his tail beast. However, Naruto promises that he will bring back the Son Goku, and Naruto knows all the names thanks to some ancient books he found on his journeys. And of course, the Roshi was like, what do you mean? And Naruto says, you'll see one day. However, for now, I'll be leaving you. After all, I am just a random shinobi. I'll see you. And do not bring up my name to anyone. If you do, if you tell them that you were revived by me, I promise you, you won't survive for much longer. I will kill you myself. Anyways, I'll see you. And Naruto was saving the tail beast, Jinchurikis, because he knew that they did nothing wrong. They were just people who had the tail beast inside them. Like, some people didn't even get a choice to become a, like, you know, Jinchuriki. And also, Yagura wasn't put under a Genjutsu. Yagura wasn't put under a Genjutsu here. Well, was still put under a Genjutsu here by Madara this time, and he was saved as well. You know how he was captured, and yes, he was saved. And anyways, the three tails were still sealed away. And anyways, Naruto continues doing that for the next few tail beasts, because we don't actually get to know who. I'm pretty sure Pain captured the Utakata. I'm pretty sure that's how you say it. Utakata? Let me check. I'm actually disgustingly bad at remembering names, so please don't bully me. It's Utakata. I'm such a retard. But anyways, of course, he saves Utakata, and Utakata actually becomes Naruto's friend, and Naruto says goodbye to him, and says that they'll meet again one day. But anyways, of course, I'm not going to cover like the non-canon fillers that Utakata went through with Naruto. You know how Sai, Yamato, and Naruto saved him, but I'm not gonna go through that. I'm just gonna say that Naruto was able to save him like randomly, like he was walking past, and anyways, Naruto saved him. And after this, of course, Utakata was always really grateful for Naruto's help. And anywho, he does live with his girlfriend ever since, and that actually Naruto actually saved him pretty much, and he will always have respect for Naruto. And he saves Fu, and also the other dude. I'm going to search up his name. Of course, he does save Han, and I had to search it up, and of course, I actually remember that Naruto is pretty much the Jinchuriki of all the tail beasts, like in Boruto. But anyways, I don't know, man. And anyways, of course, Naruto actually does save during this time. Of course, the Akatsuki has captured pretty much every tail beast, and Itachi still goes through the fight against Sasuke and dies, and this is when Sasuke actually goes up against Naruto. Of course, it's where the story really is confusing. Of course, Sasuke enters the Akatsuki, and Naruto sees this, and of course, because Naruto was actually the one to actually know the true story here, and Obito couldn't really do anything because he's in the Leaf Village. And anyways, Naruto, of course, helped Sasuke, and in the end, he was the one to recruit Sasuke to attack the Eight Tails, and Naruto would leave a clone with Sasuke to actually supervise him, and he actually gave him the Eternal Mangekyo from Itachi, and of course Itachi wanted this pretty much. And anyways, and also Itachi wanted to kill him, but Itachi didn't really know, and once Itachi would get reanimated, of course Naruto would pretty much explain everything. But anyways, now Naruto, of course, was the Nine Tails Jinchuriki, of course, and after the Eight Tails was captured, of course, Naruto said that he needs at least a few days. Well, of course, since there are literally only a few members of the Akatsuki, of course, Naruto, Toby, in quotation marks, Naruto said that he'll get rid of the body, and he took a while, and he revived it, and he told the same thing to Killer Bee too, and of course, Killer Bee actually said that the same thing happened to him. Just like Yugito, and the Raikage was eternally in debt to Naruto at this point, because he even not only did he save Yugito, the Two Tails Jinchuriki, but also his brother B. And anyways, now Naruto and Nagato were talking for the last time, and Naruto did say that he is sorry, and he had to betray Nagato, and he says basically he actually once Conan actually walked in, and Sasuke already went off to fight Danzo. Naruto did apologize, saying that he actually confessed everything, and Nagato said that he's gladly going to give the eyes. After hearing what Naruto went through, Naruto pretty much gave everything up for this world, and he even saved the Jinchurikis, of course. And Naruto knew that if they were going to go up against him or against his will, he was going to have to kill them himself. But anyways, of course, they actually do kill Kisame off together, and Nagato says that he wants to give the eyes to Naruto, and Naruto says, listen, I'm not going to kill you guys. You guys are pretty much the only people I have in this world. And so, Nagato, here, my grandfather actually saved your old eyes, and here you go, you can have them back. Nagato gets his eyes back, and Conan, of course, pretty much returns to Jiraiya. Of course, Jiraiya actually was still in the Leaf Village, and Naruto returned pretty much Naruto and well, not Naruto, basically Nagato and Conan actually returned to Jiraiya, even though Jiraiya was actually about to head off to the the Rain Village, and the timeline is a bit, I'd say, fucked. But anyways, I hope you're still enjoying it. And anyways, Conan and Nagato return, saying that they were actually out for a while and they weren't actually part of the Akatsuki. They were just really silent about it, and of course they were very strong shinobi. Of course, Nagato doesn't have his Rinnegan anymore. However, Naruto wasn't planning to keep the Rinnegan forever, but at the same time he was going to give them back to Nagato, and once he died, and he actually pretty much wrote it in a scroll which he was carrying, and the Five Kage Summit was still pretty much taking place, because pretty much every tailed beast has been captured at this point. The Nine-Tails is the only one remaining. And anyways, of course, the Hokage was there here, and same as Danzo. And people knew that Sasuke was part of the Akatsuki, especially the Raikage, since Killer B told him. And this really pissed off A, and then they got attacked. Of course, here, Tsuki was there too. Tsuki actually went because she knew Danzo was going, and she actually knew the truth at this point. She was told by the Hokage himself, and she added 1+1, and she realized that the only person who could have, who would actually have taken, Shisui's eyes would be Danzo, and the only reason she actually knows that is because Naruto himself actually made sure she knew. Naruto knew, and so he's actually sent a letter telling her that he actually did some research, and of course this is the last time they're going to talk as friends, and he promised Tsuki that this is true, and basically Danzo had her brother's eye. Of course, she was actually helping Sasuke at this point, and she took Danzo's Shisui's Rinnegan and puts it in her, not Rinnegan, Sharingan, and puts it in her own eye, and she gains the Eternal Mangekyo Sharingan. And in the end, Sasuke was able to enact his revenge and give himself into the Leaf Village. He wasn't going to escape again because he already has the Eternal Mangekyo thanks to Naruto. And then, after all the commotion, Naruto appeared. Of course, he appeared as Tobi and declared the war upon all the villages, and every single nation came together, and Naruto said that he will have an army. And of course, Kabuto still came to him and showed Madara's body, and Naruto kind of had to do it at the same time, even though he didn't want to. It's basically like an Obito situation for him. But anyways, Naruto didn't really mind it, because he knew that he would actually win in the end, because his plan will come to fruition no matter what. Naruto knew that Naruto wasn't going to pretty much blow up his plan because of this, and he wasn't allowing some random guy, Kabuto, to ruin his plans. And so Naruto actually accepted. And anyways, since he would release himself, he actually was the one to actually provide for the wood release Zetsus and everything, and the war began. A week later, of course, all the shinobi came together, and still the reanimations were sealed away, and Itachi was reanimated. Naruto actually came to Itachi after he was reanimated, and he explained everything, and Itachi actually said that, actually patted Naruto on the head. Naruto actually took his mask off for Itachi and said that Itachi was a great man, and he didn't really want to kill the Uchiha clan with him. However, he had to, and he says that it might have been a big loss for you, however it would be a big win for the world itself. And Itachi can see a lot of himself in Naruto, and he says, if you were my little brother, I'd be proud of you, but even still, I am very proud of, even though you're not. I'm extremely proud of you, just like I'm proud of Sasuke. I'm sure he returned to the Leaf thanks to you. Anyways, now, and just saying, of course, this was before anything was given to him, any commands, and Naruto was giving the commands anyway. Naruto said that he will be giving the commands, and he will be fighting Tsuki, who has basically the Eternal Monkey Sharingan now, and of course Tsuki knew what to do. Well, of course she knew how to use the Koto Matsukami because Naruto actually told her about the ability of her brother's eye, and Tsuki actually added 1+1. Naruto was actually predicting this war. Anyways, of course, the war started as in there were all the reanimations were searching for Naruto. However, Naruto already was there, and anyways, after a few days, after the reanimations were stopped, Naruto reveals himself as Tobi. Tobi appears in front of the whole entire Shinobi Alliance and says, "Do you really want to know where Naruto Uzumaki is?" And takes off pretty much his mask and everything, and actually puts water on his hair, which he actually dyed black, just like a reference to, you know, another amazing manga or anime or manga, just like what. Actually, I'm not going to spoil it. I'm not going to spoil MHA. Anyways, he pours water on his hair to actually make the color go away. And Naruto's revealed himself. Of course, over time, Naruto, after all these things happened, Naruto, of course, lost the color of his hair. Naruto's hair was white at this point because of all the stress that he had and all the things that he had to do. Of course, all the stress accumulated to Naruto having white hair now, and I'm not. Yeah, stress can get your hair color white, and anyways, Naruto was able to, well, achieve white hair. Anyways, of course, Madara was still revived at the end, and he was able to pretty much withstand the reanimation. And Naruto said nope, and pretty much sealed him away himself, and Madara said, "You're going to enact my plan." And Naruto says, "Yes, but in a different way. I'm sorry, grandfather. You'll understand one day." And anyways, of course, Madara at this point actually trusted his own grandson and said, "I trust you. You will make this world a better place." And Naruto says, "I will, granddad." And literally calls him granddad for once. And Madara was at peace at this point, and he's like, "I'll see you." And then later. And he pretty much gives up. Madara has given up. However, Zetsu had Naruto, and he was going to trick Naruto into absorbing all the tail beasts. However, Naruto wasn't going to do that. And of course, at first he thought of doing it. However, he said no to it. And just saying, Naruto already fought pretty much Kurama and has unlocked everything. And just saying, he actually has the key because the key wasn't given to it wasn't given to Jiraiya. It was actually, even though Jiraiya was made like the godfather of Naruto, it wasn't given to him. It was actually stolen by Madara. While, of course, I'm not sure how the key actually. Oh wait, I remember now. And it was actually stolen by Madara because Minato was about to do the seal. However, Madara was able to take away the key and everything. I don't ask. It's plot armor, please, guys. It's a bit confusing. And anyways, because if I do that, I would have to rewrite the whole entire Naruto itself. But I am pretty much rewriting Naruto. However, I'm making it easy for everyone to understand. I'm just going to say that Madara stole the key and Naruto was able to unlock it, and in the end he was able to fight the Narutos and gain his powers. And anyways, he still meets his parents, and his parents understand Naruto's plan. However, they say that Naruto doesn't really have to do this. However, Naruto says that he will do this anyway, even though his parents don't want him to do it. It's the only way he believes he can do it. Anyways, everyone came together to fight Naruto, and Naruto, of course, revealed himself as a bad guy at first. And in fact, before killing, well, actually, he didn't really kill Zetsu. He actually put him down. However, Zetsu was able to slip away, and of course, Naruto was getting desperate because he saw that people were actually in conflict, saying that it's because of the Leaf Village. However, then Naruto realizes that he has to do something. He summons the Gedomazu and absorbs all the tail beasts, becoming the Tento's Jinchuriki pretty much, and becoming the strongest Jinchuriki ever. Of course, people were fighting, and anyways, Naruto was able to pretty much fight through everyone. No one could really touch him except for Jiraiya, Tsuki, and Sasuke with Jugo. Yes, Team Taka or Hebi was still created. And in the end, they were able to get through Naruto. However, Naruto was able to pretty much beat the hell out of him and even put Sasuke in a coma, pretty much coma state form. And this is where the Sage of Success came and gave Sasuke his powers, and Naruto actually unlocked his powers a lot. Even the Sage of Success gave Naruto his powers too, even though he knew Naruto's plans, and Naruto actually unlocked his pretty much powers and got his seal. And anyways, Kaguya was about to get revived through Naruto by killing Naruto. However, Naruto said no and literally dodged his attack, and you know how Zetsu was about to pretty much betray him, and Naruto sealed him away forever, and Kaguya was never revived. Anyways, Naruto then fights pretty much for days upon days, and Might Guy actually goes into his 8th gate and nearly dies, but Naruto saves him. And then in the end, Naruto says, "Do you?" As soon as even Tsuki was trying her best, and even Tsuki being able to unlock her Rinnegan, yes, her Tomoe Rinnegan, and her power was actually to pretty much paralyze people from far away, and it's a very strong technique. And also she can open portals, and Naruto of course has the Tomoe at this point, and Naruto says, "Do you understand now? Do you understand that I am the strongest here and you're all losing? Well, keep that in mind forever, and I'm telling you, this power that I hold will be held by someone else one day, someone even stronger than me. And guess what you guys have to do? Work together to beat something like that. Do you not understand this world, the cycle of hatred? It's what brings people to their demise, and this is what brought all of you. Now you've been working together for months, weeks, a full week. Do you understand? Even working together, because of your lack of teamwork throughout the years, it's really hard for you to work as a team at this point, and you're losing. So this is the lesson I wanted to teach you. You guys need to understand that working alone won't get you anywhere. Now I shall return all the tailed beasts to their original owners, or original Jinchurikis." And he does release the tailed beasts, except for the Nine Tails, and actually it is in his KCM form, and he says this is the Nine Tails power, and he actually explains that even with this power, he'd be able to beat the hell out of every single one of them, and of course they all understand, and of course Naruto says, "Now you can execute me. It's fine by me. It can be a public execution or not, actually. Do it now. You can kill me. It's fine." Naruto goes off of his KCM and tells them to attack. However, as the Raikage knew that Naruto actually understood Naruto's pretty much ideals and everything, actually said, "Why would we? You don't have to die. I know a lot of people nearly died because of you, but you saved all of them during the fight, even that guy who used the 8th gate. Now, we all understand, and we will do our best to work together, become one, and live in harmony." Naruto thanks them all. However, he did think that they would want to kill him, but of course everyone says that Naruto taught them a very important lesson, a life lesson to keep forever, and so they thank Naruto, and Naruto was still sent to jail for all the things he did. However, in the Leaf Village. However, thanks to Obito becoming the 6th Hokage, and of course thanks to all his work in the war as well, he actually released Naruto, because he knew Naruto well at that point, especially because he spent a lot of time with Naruto, same as Kakashi. Actually, Naruto, of course, realized that pretty much everyone in the Leaf Village didn't hate him anymore. In fact, they treated him as a blessing sent down by God, pretty much, if there is a God, but a blessing from the heavens. And of course Naruto was considered the hero of the world, not of course as per normal, and also Tsuki, Sasuke, and everyone who actually pretty much did most of the work and pretty much got Naruto down to the edge of death. And yes, Naruto was on the verge of death, however he was able to overpower them in the end thanks to the Tento's powers and everything. And anyways, of course Naruto was released and treated as a hero to everyone, and everyone found out that Naruto was the fourth Hokage's son. And Naruto also says something else. Naruto tells them that he's Madara's grandson. He's a Uchiha himself, if they didn't realize yet. And Naruto does have the Rinnegan. However, thanks to Ashura's, and I'm just going to say that thanks to all the Hashirama cells, he actually pretty much, and not Hashirama cells, because of plot armor. Yes, plot armor again. Naruto is able to activate and deactivate it every time. And in the end, Naruto still was going to go throughout the world to travel, and so he does. And same as Sasuke. Sasuke wants to do that too because of the sins that he's committed. And so Naruto and Sasuke do leave. Tsuki becomes the 7th Hokage. And Naruto and Tsuki do get married. Because Naruto actually finished his pretty much his journey of repentance before Sasuke. While Sasuke, of course, was searching throughout the dimensions. And yes, Naruto has told him, because he has the power to search, travel through dimensions, and he read manuscripts during his time, the journeys, and he realized what Zetsu's plan was to revive Kaguya. And so we go into Boruto, them actually knowing and understanding how strong Otsutsuki's are, and pretty much realizing that Kaguya would have slapped every single one of them, maybe even Naruto. However, thanks to the seals on their hands. And just saying, Tsuki has a star. I'm just going to say the moon is Sasuke's, the sun is Naruto's, and Tsuki has a star. Anyways, of course, Sasuke gets married to Sakura, and anyways, that's where I'm going to end off. Hope you all enjoyed it. Please take care, stay safe. This was the King of Weebs. I hope you all enjoyed this series. This was one of my favorite series to record, and this was actually meant to be a big movie that I was actually creating in January for my first anniversary. However, I guess this is, the first anniversary, even though it's been around 6 days since it's been a year on YouTube for me. And anyways, hope you all enjoyed it. Please take it safe. This was the King of Weebs. Don't forget to get your good quality anime merch from Beautiful Halo, 5% off on your next $49 plus order with the code MEME, MEME, and 10% off with your next $99 plus order with the code MEMES, MEMES. And also you can get some good quality lamps from lamptee.com, LED lamps, and they light up in different colors, and it's very nice in the dark. Anyways, you can get 10% off on any order, no matter the price, with the code LAMPTEE the King of Weebs. The L is capital, and LAMPTEE is spelled LAMPTEE, and LAMPTEE, the L is capital, like I said, and the King of Weebs, the dash is normal. The King of Weebs is all capitalized except for the O and F, which are lowercase. And also, don't forget to subscribe to Ratreet, Miniman Ratreet, also my friend Hxmesh, and my second channel, not the King of News. I haven't uploaded there, but my DB channel, my Dragon Ball Wife channel, DB Lover. I already uploaded one video, but it was very well made in my opinion. I've worked very hard on it, even though it was only 20 minutes. I made a lot of research, and anyways, don't forget to follow Shokiro on Instagram, follow me on Instagram, and join the Discord server. Links are all in the description below. You can find them there. Use my links if you want to get anime merch or lamps from lamptee.com. And just saying, you can get anime lamps too. Use my links to support the channel. And ducklings, you're dismissed. This was the King of Weebs, and peace.